Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to be answering your all's questions about my company. If you didn't know, I own a cosmetic company called Fawn Beauty. And we've been open since November 23rd of 2020. And right now we just have lip gloss. We're working on many other things behind the scenes, but right now we just have lip gloss. We're in stores across Kentucky and Tennessee, working our way into Mississippi and Illinois pretty soon, so that's exciting. Other than that, it will be down below, so if you want to shop any of the products, support my company, support me, it will be down below, as well as the Instagram, so you guys can look through them, etc. So I asked you guys some questions on the Fawn Beauty Instagram, just about like, you know, the kind of questions you had for me running a business, what it's like, what I do every day, just like all kinds of questions, you know, that you all wanted to know. And I wanted to do a series showing you all what it's like running a company, being an entrepreneur. I have no background in marketing, business, management, anything, like literally none. I was doing a pre-law background, or I have a pre-law background. So this is all new to me. And I thought it'd be really fun to like show you guys what I've learned along the way and what I'm doing, and answer questions that you guys may have about starting a business or anything like that. I would love to do a series on entrepreneurship just in general. So if that's something you're interested in, let a girl know. Other than that, before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out and I need subscribers. Also, make sure to like it. And then if you have any other questions, video ideas, etc., leave those down below and I will comment back on you. I'll comment back to you. We can have a conversation. All right, we'll have a conversation down there. So without further ado, let's get into the Q&A. I have my handy dandy iPad here, and I have the first question, which is, what is your top 3 shades and your boutique? Your boutique? What are your top 3 shades and your company is so cute? Thank you very much. I tried to make it cute. Also, rude of you to make me pick 3 shades. I can't do that. A mother can't pick her favorite children, but I guess I will if you make me. So, my number 1 shade, Coffee Girl. She's been there through the thick and the thin. You know what I mean? Like, she has been there with me till death do us part. She hits different, you know? I love coffee with a burning passion. And she was born out of my love for coffee. And so I just have an emotional attachment because she was one of the first glosses I ever came out with. She was actually the first gloss I ever made. And you're like, why is she referring to the gloss as a she? It's because she is a she. She's rightfully earned her place in my heart and in yours too. So put some respect on the name. Second of all, where was I going with that? It just feels great. Feels great, smells great, is great. She's one of the oldest ones. Everybody loves her. Number 1 top seller, always will be, I guarantee it. Yeah, Coffee Girl. Second of all, I made the nude collection because I love nudes, okay? Nudes are my passion. It's what they are. I didn't make a classic for me. A classic is more of the cool tone. She doesn't look that cute on me. She looks cute on people with like neutral, fair skin. Not my journey. Anyways, a nude, a basic, a staple, and a moment. All my favorites. But I'm going to couple those into one because it's like part of one collection. You know what I mean? I'm wearing a nude right now, if you're wondering. Third of all, 505. There is no better red. There just isn't one. Come at me and try to tell me that there's a better red. Stop. There's not. It has the perfect amount of like blue undertones, so it makes your teeth look really white, but it's also like a very opaque gloss. I don't understand how I did such a great thing with that, but I did, you guys. So anyways, oh, and also the name 505, I don't know if you know this, let me let you know, is from the Arctic Monkeys, the song 505. It's been like one of my favorite songs for a hot minute now, and I listen to the Arctic Monkeys every single day whenever I work out. So I feel like we have an emotional connection. You know what I mean? She was born out of that love for the Arctic Monkeys. This is technically going to be a 4th one. I don't care what you say. I'm going to put a 4th one in there. Cashmere. Cashmere is like Coffee Girl's sister, but she has pink shimmer. You know what I mean? She's a little slick. Feels great on the lips. Super hydrating. Super amazing. Pink shimmer. A nude with pink shimmer? Are you kidding me? You can't go wrong. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong. Also, I just love the name Cashmere. Like, Cashmere just makes me think of like warm, cozy, good vibes, you know? Warm, cozy, good vibes. Okay, moving on to the next question. Let me read it. It is, what's the most rewarding feeling you felt during the process? I thought about this. There have been a lot of rewarding feelings, and I'm not so good at like allowing myself to be super excited about something. or stopping in the moment and being like, dang, I'm really proud of myself and how far I've come, and like just so thankful to God, and so just like excited, you know? And I've talked to Caleb and my family about this. Like, I just really need to start taking a moment and being proud, or like take a moment to be proud of myself and how far I've come, and like the faith I've put into this business and in God for this business. But anyways, to answer the question, probably just seeing people use it and tell me like, oh, I love it. I can't tell you how many times I've been out and been stopped by people and they just say, oh, I love your lip gloss. I'm so proud of you. I love your company. People that I don't know, people that I do know, people that post it on Instagram, people that live in San Francisco, California, people that live in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Delaney Childs posted about it. Lindsay Harrod, Aubrey Winters, local girls from Kentucky. Like, I've had big influencers, huge influencers, and I've had, you know, just everyday people like me and you or whoever's watching this post about it. And so just seeing that and hearing that people love it makes me feel really happy and just makes it very, very rewarding, because that's what I want. That's what I'm working for. Is I wanted to make a product that's different. I wanted to make a product that people would love and it would become an everyday staple for them. And I wanted to do it differently. I didn't want to do just like a lip gloss that, you know, anybody can have or any company can make. So that's why I went through so many different formulas and did so much different testing, is because I wanted this. And so to see that be, you know, received by consumers and that they love it, it's really rewarding. The other thing that I would say is I was in Nashville. I'm in a store called E. Allen Boutique. There's one in Nashville, Murfreesboro, and Franklin, Tennessee. And my family took a trip to Nashville to take the glosses down there, because that was like their headquarters was in Nashville. So we took a trip, which is about like 4-ish hours away from my house. And we like to go down there anyways. But anyway, I had no idea that the boutique was in the Gulch, which, if you don't know what the Gulch is, it's this like basically the main street of Nashville, and it's huge, and there are thousands and thousands of people there, and it's insane. If it's like, excuse me, I have hiccups. It's like where all the bar carts or whatever they're called, where you like pedal, and it's like a bar. It's where that is. It's where the bachelorette stuff is. It's where, you know, like the clubs and all the big boutiques and all the big stores and the Lululemon and the Fountain and like all the things. It's like the main street of Nashville is the Gulch, and the store that I'm in now is in like the main place in the Gulch where all those people are. And so I stood on the opposite side of the road, and I took a video and my dad was standing there with me. He was like, you need to like take a video of this, and I did. And I took a video, and just seeing all those people and those people going in and out of that store, there was, you know, thousands. I guarantee there was so many thousands just that day alone. And I just took a minute and was like, I feel so thankful and so blessed and so happy that my product that I created with my hands has gone into a boutique in 3 different locations, one of them being here, where thousands and thousands and thousands of people will see it and be able to buy it and love it. And that's my brand, and that's my company. And there are so many people out there that don't even know who I am and are using my gloss. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to me. And I'm really proud of that, and I'm really thankful, and I feel very, very blessed and just like humbled by that, because that was a huge, huge deal for my business. And just, you know, growing the business, growing the name, growing all that. It was a big moment. Okay, next we have, what was your hardest obstacle to overcome? I don't think that there was per se like one specific obstacle that I can pinpoint and be like, oh man, this was really difficult to overcome. I'm kind of going through a difficult spot right now with packaging for skincare and just the skincare in general, because it's something that's really difficult to do, especially being how picky I am with like every aspect of it and the ingredients and what I want it to look like and the aesthetic of everything. So I would say like there are thousands of little obstacles I've overcome and like that I'm working through, but I can't pinpoint one that's just like, oh man, that was so difficult. But I will say the hardest thing for me has been like the comparison and the self-doubt and like the imposter syndrome of thinking I'm not capable of this, I can't do this, or seeing like, especially now with TikTok, like you'll have a brand one day that has like 200 followers, and then within a week it has like 60,000, and they've sold, you know, tons of units. And so I see businesses like that, and I'm like, dang, I wish that would happen to me. But I really feel such a peace in the unknown of everything, because I'm like, I know that I'm doing everything right, and I know that I'm doing everything to the best of my ability, and I'm messaging people, and I'm marketing, and I'm doing all the things, and I'm really, really doing everything that I know to do to grow a business and to just be successful in general. And so I find peace in the unknown, because I trust God and I trust his plan for my life. And above everything, I want to hear him and his will and do what's right, So it's hard to run a business. It's hard to run a business not knowing anything about business and start something literally from the ground up. We have 0 followers, 0 inventory, 0 idea what I'm doing. And it's just, it's been a few months, and I can't even, like, it's been 9 months, something like that. And I feel like I've learned so much and overcome so many little obstacles. And there's been so many along the way, like I said, but it's really rewarding. And I don't know. I'm just living, It's been enjoyable. I know that I went on a tangent right then, but it's like I said, there are just so many little ones, but just even from that, I feel like I've learned so much as a Christian, as a person in general, and as a business owner, just from like going through, just through going through those obstacles. I've learned a whole lot, and so I'm very grateful for each and every one of them, and I'm grateful for the experience. Next question, what has been your funniest moment while creating these products? I don't really think there's been like a funny moment. Some days I would literally laugh to keep from crying because I was so tired. I had to fill over 1,000 tubes in like less than 48 hours, and so I hand mix all the glosses, if you didn't know, in huge batches, and then I have to put them in my filler machine, fill all the tubes, clean out the filler machine, do it all again, and I did that with 1,000 tubes, and then I had to put the stickers on the bottom of them, and then put the applicator top in the top of them. This is a gloss, if you've never seen my glosses. And then put the top on the top of them, put the sticker on the bottom, and then put the box, open the box, set the box up, put them in the box, and put the sticker on the box, and then, organize everything. And so I don't think that was funny per se, but I'm pretty sure I did have like some hysterical laughs, just because I was like, if I don't laugh, I'm gonna hysterically cry. But I mean, it's just been a lot of fun along the way. Like, it has been so much fun and so rewarding and such a blessing in my life to be able to live out your dream, and do this. So I didn't really answer your question, but I kind of did answer your question. Moving along. How do you decide what to work on next? In parentheses, she put skincare versus makeup. So I have a huge list of things that I want to do, just like things I want to accomplish, stores I want to be in, a main store that I want to be in, and products I want to create, and the way that I want to create these products that makes it different. You know what I mean? And so, like, that's the whole thing behind my company, is that I don't want to just create a product. If I'm creating a product, it's going to be dang good, and it's going to make a difference in your life, in your skincare, in everything. And so that's why it takes me a really long time to create even one thing, because I'm very picky and particular. And I know that, you may try one product from my company, and if you like it, that creates a trust between me and you, between my company and you, and it's like, oh, I'm going to try other products from there. You know what I mean? So, to answer your question too, is I'm working on a lot of things at one time, but they just come out very slow. And so it's not like I'm like, oh, today I'm going to create, a serum. I might think I'm going to create a serum, and then 2 years from now, we may see that serum. So it's just kind of like, I have a lot of things I want to do. I'm working on all of them. Not all of them. I'm working on a good majority of them right now, and we don't really know when I'm going to be able to see that, because like I said, it's all me. I do everything alone. I haven't hired anybody. So yeah. Oh, it's also difficult because I don't have a manufacturer. I do literally everything by myself, completely by myself, as far as like for the glosses and all that. So not having a manufacturer and not having a lab for the product. I have a lab for the components and stuff, but I don't have a lab for what's inside. So that makes it difficult, but also it keeps my profit margins high, So, will you be launching other cosmetics or just sticking to lip gloss? I will be launching other cosmetics. I will have a skincare line as well as a cosmetic line, and I can't wait because I have the best ideas with the best ingredients literally ever. I've been such a makeup and skincare connoisseur my whole life. And so I feel like merging the two is exactly what I want to do, and making it a product that everybody could use, that everyone would love, and that would provide benefits to your skin, not just sit on top of it. You know what I mean? So I want things that will penetrate, that will hydrate your skin, that will make it brighter, make it glowier, make you overall healthier, and just feel really good and confident about yourself. So, yeah, I will be doing other lip glosses though, because I mean, that's what my company's based on right now, you know, which I'm excited about. You ain't got no idea what's coming. I'm really excited for the birthday collection. Okay, how you decided you wanted to create this business. I have a video on this, so I will link it down below for you guys if you haven't seen that, just talking about the entire company. But in a brief summary, this is my dream. I always, my whole life, have been a big lover of makeup and skincare, like I said. But it just seemed like a dream that was like out of the scope of reality. Like, girl, you can't do that. You know what I mean? And so it wasn't really like a decision like, oh, I'm gonna do this business, I'm gonna whatever. It was more like a I mean, I guess it was a decision. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is it was my dream. And so basically I gave up, you know, what I had studied and everything to pursue this dream, because I felt led to do it, and I felt like it was the right time to do it. And so that's what I'm doing, and it's been incredibly rewarding, like I said. But I feel like there's a gap in the beauty community, in the cosmetic industry, where there's skincare and there's makeup. And some companies have tried to merge the two, but it's like, yeah, you put hyaluronic acid in your product, congratulations, you have it listed as an active ingredient. What's it really doing for my skin? I feel like a lot of things from bigger companies, especially, I'm not just, you know, saying this to like knock on big companies, because I love a lot of their products, but companies like MAC, or companies that are Estee Lauder company, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Estee Lauder, you know, a lot of these large companies just slap something on there for marketing purposes and don't really seem to care about the ingredients that they're putting in their product. And so I feel like small businesses can come along, or, you know, huge companies can come along, whoever, and create a product that actually really makes a difference in somebody's life and really makes a difference in their skin. It's going to bring them benefit and will be something that they want to use forever, not just like a little, you know, something. I feel like there's a lot of, you know, how there's fast fashion. I feel like there's a lot of fast cosmetics where they just put products in and they launch them and do all these things with ingredients like, oh, we have a little bit of niacinamide in this, and oh, we have hyaluronic acid, and it's really not even an active ingredient. They can just put that on there because it's been tested and it does have hyaluronic acid. But like, do people even know what that means? So I guess my goal for the business too is to educate people on, you know, what it means to have skincare and makeup mixed, and how you do that. And that's kind of like why I wanted to do this series too, is to show you all the process of doing all this, and the process of picking out the skincare packaging, and the process of doing the skincare, and the process of saying, okay, these are the active ingredients we want to use, who all can use these, because I want it to be a very universal thing. I don't want it to be a product marketed specifically to young adults or specifically to women and men in their, you know, 40s and 50s. I want it to be a product that is marketed to everyone, to every skin tone, to every race, to every gender, every ethnicity under the sun. I mean, the products are just going to be absolutely fantastic. And so I'm very confident in my ability to create, and my knowledge of the industry, as well as my knowledge of skincare and makeup. And so I'm really excited to see how far it will go and how successful it will be in the future. So stay tuned, my friends. I think the last question is, would you ever do brand ambassadors like other small businesses? And I thought about this, but I don't think that I will, for the reason that I've had smaller influencers, you know, I've sent them products, and it doesn't, I mean, like, it costs me money. Like, it's not free for me to just send them products, you know what I mean? Like, it's money out of my pocket. And so I'm expecting them to say, oh, hey, yeah, we really love this product, or like, you know, continue to talk about it, that sort of thing. And I've had better luck out of the huge influencers that I just sent it to, and like, I don't even know if they're going to say anything. I've had better luck out of them than I have with people from Kentucky who have like 10,000-ish, 20,000-ish followers. And you would think that like a local Kentucky person would be like, and I'm not saying this for everybody, that's not what happened, but for a lot of them, it was just like, oh, this product is, you know, good, whatever, and then you never hear about it again. But you would think that, like, from woman to woman, Kentucky person to Kentucky person, small business owner to trying to be an influencer slash entrepreneur, that you would want to support that person. And so, yeah, I just don't think so. I don't think that would help me bring in revenue, and I just don't think it's the smartest thing for my business at the moment. That could change in the future, but I really doubt it, because I just do. So, okay. Basically, those are all the questions that I received. A lot of them were just repeats or questions that I knew I would answer within a question. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really do. I hope that you guys learned something new, or just, I don't know, thought it was fun to see a little bit behind the scenes or learn more about Fawn Beauty and starting Fawn Beauty. So make sure that you like this video if you're on YouTube. I think I'm going to post this on my IGTV too on Fawn Beauty. So if you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and like the video. If there's anything else that you want to know, leave it in the comments and I will be happy to get back with you and answer those questions. Or if you just have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever it is, let a girl know. I think it's really interesting for me personally to see, you know, people who I like, influencers who I like. The owner of Crave Beauty, she did, you know, a whole behind the scenes of starting her company and, you know, meeting with contract manufacturers and finding packaging, just doing all the things. And so I thought that was really neat, and I thought it would be cool for me to do that and other people who I know and other people who I don't know to be able to see it. So I know I said a lot of words. I'm actually pretty tired from talking. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will have Fawn Beauty linked down in the description box below. So you guys can shop it. I would love for you to support my business. It means the world to me. We do donate 10% of our profits to charities, churches, and people in need. So I wanted to do this for you all. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day.